Welcome to week number 7 of the fantasy season. The top 6 remains the same teams after 6 weeks of the season, but it's a different story for the points scored, where the Bombers and the Purple Cobras are actually in the bottom 6. It could prove big and tiebreakers as we go into the playoffs. After some crazy finishes last week, here are your week 7 matchups. Let's start with number 4, Let's Go versus number 6, Purple Cobras. The closest prediction so far this week. Let's Go sends number 2 ranked Russell Wilson and wide receiver threats Julio Jones and Amari Cooper against the Purple Cobras' Phillip Rivers and Saquon Barkley coming back from an injury. Number 7, Show Me Them TDs takes on number 9, Crooked Commish. Commish is 2-4 and needs a win to stay alive in the playoff race. Show Me Them TDs had a big win last week to advance to 3-3. While thin at running back with Nick Chubb on a bye, they look for a big week from Matt Ryan and Calvin Ridley. The Commish counters with TB12 and Leonard Fournette, both with favorable matchups versus the Jets and the Bengals. Number 10, Grease Monkey faces number 8, Finkel's Fanatics. The defending champs have lost 3 in a row, while Grease Monkey got a big win last week with 124 points. The Fanatics turn to Carson Wentz and Mark Ingram to try to get back to their winning ways against discount double-check Aaron Rodgers and last week's hero, Stephon Diggs. The battle of 4 and 2 sees number 3 OBJ against number 5 Wolfpack Randy. Run OBJ has the season's top-ranked player Lamar Jackson and recently returned Tyreek Hill, ready to face Wolfpack Randy's defending MVP Pat Mahomes and the top-ranked Patriots defense. Seriously, then the number 9 ranked player in fantasy. It's a defense in the top 10. It's crazy. All Wolfpack Randy has to do is hope nothing happens to Pat Mahomes while he's in Denver. Number 11, El Diablo, and number 12, Not Fazul, take their 1-5 records to this week's basement game in hopes of keeping their seasons alive. Both were in the semifinals last year, but 6 losses pretty much ends the year, so a lot is on the line. El Diablo sends 3 Vikings and Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen, and Dalvin Cook, while Not Fazul counters with Jared Goff and DeAndre Hopkins, while Todd Gurley recovers from an injury. The match of the week puts the top 2 seeds against each other as points leader and number 1 ranked Bantha Fodder faces number 2 Attleboro Bombers. Winner will be 6-1 and have a strong lead going to the second half of the season. After being on the short end of a thrilling Monday night 37-point come-from-behind victory to the Commish, Bantha Fodder got revenge on Finkel's Fanatics in a rematch of last year's championship with a comfortable 37-point win of their own. Meanwhile, the Bombers squeaked out a .42-point win in the lowest scoring match of 2019. Even with scoring only 533 points, that's 10 out of 12 teams, the Bombers could have the number 1 seed with a victory. With Breeze still out, the Bombers turn to Jacoby Brissett and Cooper Kupp. Bantha Fodder sends MVP candidate Deshaun Watson and round 6 steal Chris Carson to try and secure both points lead and top win-loss record. All right, guys. Best of luck in week number 7.